When it comes to dating advice for men, there's always that one underground trick that everyone whispers about, but no one ever tells you. You've probably heard stuff like, just be confident or be yourself, but let me tell you, those are superficial advice. What if I told you that there's an attraction trick so powerful it feels almost illegal? Something they don't want you to discover because it flips the script on traditional dating advice and gives you an unfair advantage. Sounds intriguing, right? Strap yourself in then, because I'm about to spill the beans as to what this trick is, how it works, and why it's such a game changer when it comes to dating advice for men. First things first, allow me to clarify what I mean when I say illegal. No, this isn't a sneaky trick that breaks laws or manipulates people. Instead, it's a psychological principle so potent it feels like cheating. It operates by taking advantage of the way humans naturally respond to certain behaviors and emotions. This trick involves creating emotional polarity. Emotional polarity is the active tension between positive and negative emotions in your interactions. Think of it as the push-pull effect. When you get this balance right, you become irresistible because you're constantly making her interested and emotionally invested. Now, here's the twist. Most men either lean too much towards being too nice or try too hard to be mysterious. Both approaches fail miserably. Being too nice makes you come off as desperate, while being too mysterious might make you seem disinterested. The key is to vacillate between warmth and challenge. You're praising her intelligence or her sense of humor one minute, and the next minute you're teasing her for something silly she said a few minutes earlier. That push-pull keeps her off balance and stokes curiosity. She'll be dying to try to figure you out, which is exactly where you want her to be. Let's dive into this a bit further. Why does emotional polarity work so well? It's human psychology. Humans require excitement and unpredictability. If all the interactions with you are predictable, always nice, always complimentary, you're boring. On the other hand, if you're always pushing her but never being warm, you may come off as rude or distant. Finding the balance makes you have a magnetic appeal. You're not just another guy. You're someone who stands out because you're both kind and bold, playful yet respectful. One common mistake guys make is thinking they need to be perfect all the time. They believe that if they say the right thing, dress impeccably, and never make a misstep, they'll win her over. But guess what? Perfection is boring. Real attraction stems from authenticity and contrast. Show her different sides of your personality. Be vulnerable at some moments, confident at others, and a little bit naughty when the situation demands it. This makes you more available and appealing. Women don't need robots. They need real human beings with character and depth. The second half of this illegal trick involves understanding the power of storytelling. Stories are so alluring because they draw in the imagination and make emotions move. Instead of rattling off facts about yourself, translate experiences into anecdotes. Share with her a funny travel catastrophe, a meaningful life lesson, or an unusual hobby that you enjoy. When you share stories, you're inviting her into your world, making you more memorable. Stories also have natural emotional peaks and valleys, reaffirming that push and pull dynamic we talked about above. Now, onto body language. Words are important, but your nonverbal cues speak volumes too. Confidence shows through posture, eye contact, and gestures. Stand tall, maintain steady eye contact, and use open body language to convey self-assurance. At the same time, mix in playful touches, a light tap on the arm or a warm hug, to establish physical rapport. These subtle signals reinforce the emotional connection you're building verbally. Remember that attraction is holistic. It's mind and body. Timing is also crucial in mastering this trick. Knowing when to turn it up and when to dial it back is important. For instance, if you sense she's loving your teasing, step it up a notch. But if she's uncomfortable or cold, dial it back and modulate to a more comforting tone. Be adaptable. Adapt your approach based on her reactions, and you'll keep the energy flowing smoothly. This adaptability demonstrates emotional intelligence, a trait that's highly attractive in any partner. Here's another insider tip: strategic vulnerability. As much as confidence is key, showing a softer side can solidify the bond. Share with her a personal story of a struggle you've overcome or a dream you're working toward. Vulnerability humanizes you and invites her to do the same. Just don't go overboard. Too much vulnerability too soon can be suffocating. Like everything, it's a balance. On the topic of conversation, avoid falling into the trap of endless small talk. Sure, discussing the weather or your favorite TV shows is fine for breaking the ice, but it won't sustain her interest long term. Dive deeper by asking thought-provoking questions. What's the best adventure she's ever had? What's something she's proud of accomplishing? Questions like these encourage meaningful dialogue and reveal more about her personality. Reciprocally, she'll see you as someone who values substance over superficiality. So, what are the key takeaways here? First, emotional polarity is the magic that makes you stand out. By being warm and challenging simultaneously, you create a magnetic attraction that leaves her craving more. Second, authenticity trumps perfection any day. Show several sides of your personality to stay interesting. Third, use storytelling to capture her imagination and evoke emotions. Fourth, be mindful of your body language and use it to underscore your words. Fifth, adjust your strategy according to her responses in order to keep the momentum going. Sixth, inject moments of vulnerability to further connect. Seventh, get past the small talk and concentrate on substantive interactions. And lastly, bear in mind that attraction is a dance. It takes rhythm, timing, and finesse. In summation, the illegal attraction trick is not illegal at all. It's simply a smarter, more strategic way of dating. By welcoming emotional polarity and being real, you're coming across as someone who's confident, enigmatic, and cannot be ignored. Chemistry is how relationships are forged, and this method ensures you're creating sparks from the very beginning. So learn these lessons, trust the process, and see your love life transformed in ways you never imagined.